Didn't realize I was, but I am.
Okay. Chamber. Yep. What's up, guys? GVS here, doing something a little different. We're in the truck. Just got done finishing up the filming for the RXM review. So we're gonna give you our thoughts on it as we head to our good friend's house to go swimming. It's hot as fuck in Pennsylvania today, so join us for everything for the Rube Pool, the RXM.
Remember, friends, stay hydrated.
So I got the Ruger Magpul RXM about a month and a half, 2 months ago. Last time Joe was up when we were filming the PSA review. I traded in a 7.5-inch AR pistol that was just atrocious. I traded it for the RXM in a Hollow Sun 507, and that's been like my EDC since then. It's been my nightstand gun, it's been in my truck for long trips, and I'm very much enjoying it. We did some shooting with, obviously, the RXM. I have a Glock 19X, and our buddy Shane has let us shoot his Glock 19 Gen 5.
So, all right.
Drill with a 19X.
My thoughts are on the two guns, even firing them, rather than focusing on what I was shooting, I was focusing on the way the gun shot, and they're so similar. Slight differences in recoil, a little bit heavier recoil from the RXM, but if you blindfolded me, it'd be tough to tell which is which. Both really smooth, not a lot of up and down recoil for either one. Most of that recoil is just going right back into your arm. Almost like an AR, real smooth shooting.
Didn't feel much different. I really wasn't paying attention to recoil a whole lot. Obviously having a red dot made it a lot easier, but very comparable. Like I said, if you were to shoot them back to back, I don't think you'd be able to tell much difference between either gun.
So after shooting the RXM a lot, the Glock 19 Gen 5, and my Glock 19X, the RXM trigger, I don't know what Ruger and Magpul did. The trigger is nicer than both of those standard Glock triggers. It's a little bit lighter. I think the specs say it's 4-pound pull, which is nice. It's not anything smooth. It's no great trigger to ride home about, but it is a nice pull. As for recoil, we tried to make it very similar. We don't have a red dot on my 19X, and our buddy doesn't have a red dot on his just 19. What we did is we have a light on the front of the 19X, and we took my Surefire light and put it on my friend's 19 to make it similar as possible. I will say, I do think out of the three, Obviously, you're gonna have more control with a 19X because it is a full-size frame, just that 4.5-inch slide. I think after lots of shooting between all the platforms, I think the Glock 19 Gen 5 had the best recoil out of between the RXM and the 19X. It just didn't move. All of my shots, A-zone, and I ran it pretty quick. It's just, I think Glock's got the recoil department on lock for handguns. So I had a lot more rounds through actually all of those handguns than Joe. So most of this review is going to be me. So I hope you guys get used to my voice and all of this. Reliability, only had about 2 malfunctions with the RXM. One stovepipe, or no, 2. We just had 2. It was the very first day I shot it. Didn't lube it up, nothing. But since then, no malfunctions. I've probably put over 1,000 rounds through it. Put a lot of rounds through the years through my 19X, and never had an issue with that. Not a stovepipe once, but that's kind of what you expect with a Glock. Same with my buddy's 19. He's had it for years. We've shot it a whole bunch together. No issues there. I think there's just maybe, and I'm not going to harp on the 2 malfunctions the RXM had. You know, there's that break-in period, but I think it is a very solid choice for a hand. I don't have really any complaints about it. The grip from Magpul is great. You know, if you want to build your own 19X out of it, you can. Magpul's making a full-size frame for them. The texture on it is great. I've never once worried about it slipping out of my hand. The modularity is great. Obviously, all your lights, your red dots, everything can go on the RXM. For the price of $399 is what, I mean, I didn't pay for mine, I traded in on it. But I don't think you can really beat that for everything you get. It's a solid pickup. If you're in the market for a 19 size or stylized handgun, I would definitely recommend the Ruger RXM. I think it is great.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
So I definitely think I can recommend the RXM for someone. If you're looking for a Glock 19 type gun, and you don't maybe want to spend an extra couple $100s on a Glock, the RXM is a great choice. You know, if you're in between handguns, like say you have a Glock 17, but you've always wanted a Glock 19 as well, get the RXM. It's not going to break the bank. You're not going to be disappointed. Optics cut, rail, you're good. It's a good, solid. I'm glad I got it. I don't regret it, and I think I'm going to continue to carry it and use it a lot. Go get one. It's great.
Do some poaching with it.
Yeah, shout out Mark, Dirty Kid. Do some poaching with it.
We've got some upcoming things for y'all. So we've got shirts, hats, and some sticker packs on the way. Hoping to get that stuff up in August, so keep an eye out for it. And then the next month or two, we'll be doing some reviews on a Noveski chainsaw and a Q Sugar Weasel, both in 300 blackout. did some shooting with those today unsuppressed because we're both waiting for the government to allow us to have more fun. Once we get those suppressors in, we'll do some more shooting, do some more filming, give our takes on them, and get those videos out for you guys to check out. So keep an eye out for the upcoming items, and keep it diabolical, everybody.